Good afternoon, everyone. This is Chef Sangeeta Fernandez from IIHM Goa. Before we start the event, I would like to say thanks to our Chairman and Chief Mentor, Dr. Suborna Bose, and our Director, IIHM Goa, Mr. Samir Mehta, for giving me such a great opportunity to show something, a simple and very useful recipe for everyone. And second, I would like to thank Amul as a brand, which we know from childhood. When we started off our childhood, we know Amul as a brand. So still now Amul is a great brand for us, and I'm going to be using few of the products of Amul to prepare my dish. And these are the things which Amul actually gives us. And amongst this, I'm going to be using few of the Amul products. So before we start and speak about the recipe, it's very necessary during this COVID-19 time to actually put on things together, make hygienic things, and definitely be hygienic by yourself. So before we start, I'm going to be washing my hand. Okay, then we use our sanitizer. And now let's talk about our dish. Now we're going to be preparing today. There's something called potato and cottage cheese ravioli samosa. Samosa is usually a very common term which is used with linked with Indian cuisine, and we all know it's something, a snack which is usually being eaten with a coffee or a chai or a tea. And I have mingled something with ravioli, because ravioli, some people are now all about food. They know about food. So I have put ravioli is a term which is usually associated with Italian food. I'm sure that everyone knows what is pasta. So I must tell you, ravioli is a stuffed pasta. So I just thought to make something out of the box. So what I did, I actually linked potato stuffed samosa with a ravioli, which is also a stuffed dish. So stuffed pasta. So I'm going to be linking together, and we're going to be preparing something very beautiful. And I'm sure moms who are locked down now, working from home, or they are the homemakers at home, so I'm sure that the children will be after your life. Being a new mother, I myself realize, and I'm already doing my homework now, that how to keep our kids happy and to be playful all the way, and we can always do it by making some beautiful dishes. So let's start. My dish is going to be starting with some, we will be making the dough first, and for the dough we would require flour 160 grams. We're going to be using some ajwain. If we all know that Indian food, when we use ajwain, is something which helps in digestion. So we're going to be using ajwain, a pinch of salt, and definitely I'm going to be using Amul ghee, which I have already poured in my container and kept ready. A tablespoon is more than enough. So that's going to be our flour mixture for the dough. Now since we know that we already have to make the dough keep resting for around 15 to 20 minutes, in that case I have already prepared a dough and kept ready. This is our dough, which is already fair enough to be rolled down, and I have kept it ready for us. So this is the 15 to 20 minutes dough which is kept kneaded and ready for to be rolled down. Let's come to the mixture, which is definitely a very very instant and very easy to be made. I have used samosa. Is usually when we talk, it's only about potato and maybe cauliflower or maybe green peas. So, and when we talk about ravioli, there's something a cheese, and Italy is all about cheese and pizza. So I've definitely used some cottage cheese to it. So the ingredients for the mixture is going to be, we're going to be using some potatoes, some cottage cheese, chopped green chilies. We got to be using ginger, chopped garlic, some definitely some green peas, and some amchur powder, coriander powder, jeera whole, and turmeric. So all these things we're going to be using to make the dish, and we will start making the mixture. So once the oil is a little hot, I'm going to be putting the garlic. some ginger. I have already boiled potato and kept ready and mashed already, which we can put. You can use onion as well if you want. It's up to you. You can use onion, you can garlic, you can use whatever you feel like. So now what I'm going to be putting is the potato to it. Smells yummy. Keep the proportion of potato not too much, but on the lower side, because we're going to be using cottage cheese as well, which is definitely going to make the ravioli samosa more healthier than the normal samosa. I'm going to be adding the cottage cheese, which is by Amul, and some mashed green peas. Since it's going to be a filling, so I have used some mashed green peas. In this, I'm going to be adding some turmeric, some amchur powder, some coriander powder, and mix it together. Wait until the mixture gets absolutely mixed together. Add some salt to it. Make sure you don't overcook the potatoes when you are making a mixture. So definitely a mashed texture should be there. So by the time this is getting done, I'll get arranged with the dough which need to be rolled. Okay. You can definitely ask me any questions if you really want to ask. If there is any questions which if I'm not able to answer you right now, I can definitely go back and can answer you for the same. Our mixture is almost ready. Smells yummy, and I'm sure it's going to be lovely for the children to eat because it's not very spicy and then definitely not over calorific as well. People will love to have this. Okay, so I'm going to be removing it in a container. Okay, so that's our mixture for the mixture for the ravioli samosa, and now I'm going to be starting with that frying of the ravioli. Okay, so let's start by rolling the dough. First of all, first and foremost thing, what we're going to be doing is we will start rolling the dough. In the meantime, we'll keep the oil to be heated so that as soon as we are ready with our mixture and the ravioli, we will start doing. Before that, I would like to tell that I'm going to be using a pre-made mixture of the ravioli, which I have already made and kept because it's very important to maintain the temperature when we are actually making the ravioli samosa. It cannot be very hot, as soon as it has to be a room temperature. So I already made a mixture which is ready with us, and now I'm going to be rolling off the ravioli or samosa. So what we're going to be doing is, we take a little bit of water, and we roll this off. In this way. Simple and easy. Try and make it as thin as possible. Dust some flour around. Mummies, all of you must be, I'm sure that today evening you will go back and make something interesting like this for the children, and will not name it as samosa, but then name it as something called ravioli, which is quite interesting. So they will not complain anymore. Okay, now I have rolled down the dough as thin as possible, all the side. Now what I'm going to be doing is, I've got a cutter. You can even use a bowl to cut it. So I've got a cutter. So I'm going to be cutting. On my rolling board itself, in this way. Beautiful round ones are coming. And now I'm going to be, with my finger, I'm going to be putting on the side the water so that it gets sticks to each other, each part of the ravioli. And the mixture which I'm going to be putting inside. They look lovely, and then I'm sure that it is going to be tasting lovely. As I said, you can definitely use onion, which I have not used today, but then you can use some onion as well. And we made nice shapes in this way. And now, with the help of the fork, I'm going to be making some marks on the side to look it more fancy. They look lovely. So before we remove it in a plate, what we're going to be doing is, we will be using a dusted plate, and I'm going to be putting this in this, similar way the other one. By the time my oil is getting done, I'll make one more set. Any questions for me?
Dish name.
The name of the dish is ravioli samosa. As we mentioned before, the dish is actually a Indian twist, a little Italian twist and Indian twist together. Try and make the dough as thin as possible because it's going to be frying. Okay, so again we cut. we remove. Okay. Okay. Similar way, I'm going to be coating the side with little water. My oil is heated absolutely. Press properly, don't over press it so that it gets stuck and then you are not able to remove it. Don't use over flour so that when you're frying it, it's going to be all floury all over your ravioli. Slowly make some nice marks on the side. Okay, we are ready to fry the raviolis. Okay, by the time this is getting done, I must tell you, we will be making a coriander pudina chutney or a mint chutney, which we want to be serving along with the ravioli. You can even replace it with some tomato ketchup, whatever the children love or the youngsters love to it, and you can even make it a creamy coriander sauce also, where we can use cream, Amul cream we can use, but then definitely today I am going to be making a mint coriander chutney. Our oil is hot enough. Slowly and steadily we have to put the raviolis in. Make the temperature slow so that the inside part also gets cooked well. By the time this is getting done, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be start making the mint chutney. For the mint chutney, we're going to be using the coriander, which I have already cleaned and kept ready. Some mint leaves, 1 green chili, little ginger and some curd. You can even hang the curd if you want, and definitely some salt. You have to even keep on seeing the raviolis at the same time. as we named it as the samosa raviolis. Okay, so pour a little bit of water in the chutney, what we're going to be placing, and I'm going to be putting in the mixture. Wow, that looks nice and yummy. So our mint chutney is also ready. If you can see, coriander mint chutney. Add a little more amount of salt to make it of the correct texture. Just swirl it together. And now what we're going to be doing is just waiting for it to get done a little more. Nice crispy one. Let's get ready for the plate. Okay. By the time we'll start getting ready for the plating, so I'm going to be putting it into a nice dip bowl. Clear out the area. We make sure whatever we cook, we have to clean our area whenever we are cooking. So we are almost done, almost. Just waiting for the raviolis to get another some more color. Mothers, please try this and just let me know that how it's going to be tasting, how are the children's commenting. This is something very interesting and nice. I'm sure that all the children's going to be liking it. Okay, Ms. Sangeeta Jain, there's someone who said that to repeat the recipe once again. So while we are doing it, a quick recap of whatever we did. We have taken dough, which is we have to make the dough. This is the ravioli samosa, where we have taken 160 grams of flour. We use some ajwain, some salt, and some amul ghee to knead the dough. Keep it resting for 15 to 20 minutes. Once by the time that is happening, you can start doing the mixture. And for the mixture, you actually need to cook. Take a pan. You can use butter if you want. You can use refined oil. I have used refined oil. So we're going to be using the refined oil, and we use the refined oil, some onion, some ginger, some garlic, the potatoes, the boiled potatoes, some grated cheese, cottage cheese, and green peas mashed, because I filled it inside the samosa, ravioli samosa. And then once it is done, we add some jeera powder, some coriander powder, and some amchur powder, some salt. Keep it together, bring it to room temperature, make the dough, get the dough back to the rolling pad, and then you roll it off, make nice shapes, whatever shapes you want. I gave this shape. And once the shapes are done, you can deep fry in this way. No, I prefer maida to be there, because kneading is good, and definitely it's going to be nice. And if you wish, you can definitely use wheat flour or atta, as we call it. I don't mind for that. That's up to you. Okay, so we are done. we're going to be removing the raviolis. They're looking yummy and samosa and they're tasting. I'm sure that this will taste also lovely. So we are done. I have used a tissue paper, so just to soak the extra oil out, since everyone is conscious about their health and habits, and I'm sure skin and everything matters a lot, but then sometime we can manage to have some nice and beautiful food in this way. So now comes to plating. As a chef, I'm a little finicky about plating my food, so I'm very much conscious when I'm plating the food. I got some tomatoes with me, so what I'm going to be doing is, please wash the vegetables whenever you're going to be using it. I'm going to be making a small flower out of it. Easy. Just practice makes a man perfect. So we practice and we get to know about it. I made a nice rose just below my plate. I'm sure then the kids gonna be having it. They're gonna be loving it. So that's my dish for the day. Very important. Everyone, please, for me, very important is plating. How I'm going to placing the ravioli samosas. And I'm sure this looks yummy and beautiful. And thanks Amul for helping me out, for showing one of my recipes to everyone. And I'm sure it will be. I feel like IHM and Amul has made me feel like a celebrity chef. Thank you very much, Amul, and I'm sure all of you are going to be trying this recipe some way or the other. We can just go around the recipe, the dish once again. Thank you very much. Keep following Amul and IHM as well. Thank you.